Happy Friday, happy Friday, happy Friday. Fun fact today. Since when has McDonald's started giving out free fries on Friday? I'm kind of skeptical about that one. I love McDonald's fries. I haven't had any in, oh gosh, I don't know how long, but the way how can I say this? Conspiracy theory thoughts are set up. I don't want none. I don't want any free French fries. They can keep them. I'm gonna go to Whataburger and get fries. They're just as good, if not better, and you get more in your container. So what's up? It's been a long week, and I do mean a long week, and it's gonna be an even longer week next week. But today I'm just chilling, waiting for the rain to come in, laying back all relaxed, just seeing what the rest of the evening is going to bring to me. And I've been noticing a lot of things in this case and on these YouTube streets. So I have a question for you, YouTube viewing audience, listening audience, creeping, tipping, peekaboo bitches audience. When does someone's opinion make them a target for all kind of fuck shit? I'm trying to figure that out. I thought everybody had one. Hey, Big King. Happy Friday. Nice to see you. Hey, Foot. I'm kind of confused about that, though. Just because you have an opinion, I always thought you had an opinion so that you can agree to disagree and be respectful of one another's opinion. Just because I say what I feel or think doesn't necessarily make it true or not true. It's just the way I perceive that particular situation. Me. Oh, nothing. I was just thinking about some of the things that I've been seeing and hearing, and basically it involves people's opinion. Nothing more, nothing less. But people got to make a big mountain out of a molehill when it comes to certain things. And to me, it just doesn't make any sense. So I was just wondering, when does a person's opinion cause them to be crucified and persecuted? And what gives anybody the right to do so to another person? Like that person can't get crunk back. That's where the problem comes in at. I think it's a lack of respect for one's opinion that starts off the shit. It just hit my mind, so I just decided to go live and ask. I only see you in here, but I'm pretty sure it's other people looking or whatever. I can respect anybody's opinion, whether I agree with it or disagree with it. It's up to me to feel like if they're telling the truth or not. But when it comes to a person's personal life and information, family, I have no opinion on that because I'm not that person. I'm not walking in their shoes. I don't know what's going on, in their personal space. And sometimes people just come on to tell you about their day or the dynamics that they have going on around them, and it doesn't necessarily mean it's targeted to somebody that's on freaking YouTube. But I still don't get it. Hey Bev, I wasn't gonna be on here no long time anyway. It's Friday. I'm trying to have a lazy day. But I can't find my remote. And yes, I'm still plugged in the court TV. Where the hell is it? Oh, no, that's not it. There it goes. If it was a snake, it would have bit me. Let me turn it down. Turn the TV down some. Get these glasses right. I found it, but remember I kept saying, I can't see all that great and everything. So, and my eyelashes are bumping up against the lens of my glasses. Well, I keep seeing this white spot, and I'm take my glasses off and I look, put them back on because I don't see it. I know what it is now. It's the damn gray eyelash. Oh man, I wish I could pull it out. It really bothers me that much to where it makes me feel like it's something, I don't know, it's obstructing something. But I'm gonna leave well enough alone because I don't mess around with my eyes. Period. Oh, and another thing, if anybody has been uh, keeping up with the mess that's going on YouTube, when someone decides that they want to, how can I say this? Give a person accolades on YouTube or say, hey JT, how are you? I think I missed you the last time you were in here. Good afternoon. How's it been going? I sure wish you could send me a good pastrami sandwich from New York. Oh man, I would love it. On some good toasted rye. Yeah, man. Oh, like when people give their shout outs, why do people feel like that's a big thing too? I don't get that either. Then you got people stand on your own. I stand 10 toes down and da da da. That's just craziness too, all in itself. Oh, that's great. We're getting ready to get listen to me, a snowstorm. Lord, I don't want to speak that into existence. After that freeze we had, I don't want to go through that again. We're getting ready to get some thunderstorms because it has gotten dark as hell outside. But that's the best time to like look at some movies, get something good to snack on. Like, I don't know. I'm gonna have a salad. I'm gonna make me a good salad. But anyway, that's just like if I say, I'm gonna use you foot as an example. Foot soldier been holding me down. That's my family. If anybody says anything crazy or untrue, she's gonna defend me. And we all know that this is just a scenario, but she doesn't have to do that. She will, and I'll do the same for her. Just like I know I don't have to, because we all know that she's not out here with the fuck shit, just like I'm not. But I think when people do that, it gets up under people's skin and it makes them mad. It tickles the hell out of me. But that's just an example. Take your emotions up out the shit. Oh, that's another thing that people don't like to hear. But when it comes down to the truth, people, about anything, no one likes to hear it. You know what I mean? It puts them in a position to make them feel like they're less than, because they know they've already been out here with some undermined, grimy ass shit that was unnecessary. Who goes around picking on people? Who goes around trying to dig shit up on somebody? Don't we have enough issues going on around us to not want to do that, or not have the time to do that, or the know how? Hell, I'm working with a telephone. I don't even know how far I could go. Look at her hollering, say, well, there she go, being a troublemaker. But you know you're a troublemaker, right? You're a troublemaker. I'm a troublemaker. Ooh, let me X out of this. Let me see. Um, how can I pull the chat up? Hmm, I don't see how. Maybe I gotta click on it. Duh. Oh, yeah, pow. Okay, I did. Hey, I'm gonna hit my own like button. That's what I'm gonna do. Ooh, and it pulled the chat up right along with it. I'm looking at me. Look at me. Oh, R.I.P. to Shock G. Damn it, man. You know they say death come in threes. So there we had DMX. Then we had Black Rob. And I would have never expected for it to be Shock G. Damn it. I liked his intellectual playing, not just his underground music, but the way he did his thing. He spoke so eloquently when he wasn't performing, and the way that he viewed life to soak it all in. He wasn't anything like the music that he did. He just liked having fun. You could tell. I like that. Shimmy, shimmy, cocoa pop. Hey, we chocolate crossover. Yeah, we chocolate crossover. He said, you kiss me there and I'll kiss you back. I know, but I know. Keep my day job. I know. Is that my little brother? What to do, country boy? There you go, foot. Did he put airplanes in here? How you gonna put airplanes in here? You ain't never. I want to see some horses. You ride a horse first, then we could talk about airplanes, cause that's something I'll never get on. Footless jumping. Guess what, little bruh? For 420, excuse me, I didn't smoke a lick. I just now last night took a couple of tokes, and it like to choke the dog hell shit out of me. I mean, I coughed up a lung. I got it back though, cause I need both of them. I said, oh, I gotta take it easy. I can't do it like I used to anymore. I might want to, and I try, but I cannot. What do I? Yes, I do. I'm trying to figure out how you didn't know that about me. I mean, really, seriously, come on. Um, I slept all right. My I'm an old lady. I don't sleep like I used to. And once you become a mom, a parent, you don't get no good sleep anymore, not like you used to. But it was okay though. Yeah, you know how to board a plane. You know how to hit that dispensary. I think I messed up too, y'all. I was trying to clear, I don't know, some space or something. I think I might have deleted some of my videos. But it's okay. I don't have 1,000 subscribers anyway. It's not all that important. Because if he would go back to like some of the old videos, and oh well, I don't know if he could see his old ones. But I made comments in his lives talking about it. And in Nutcase's videos. See, that's called not paying attention. That's what that's from. That's called swerving and purging. That's what that's called. Yeah, became a silent type. He always watching and looking. I like that. Mm-hmm. Fell out laughing then because I'm telling the truth. You was too busy. Yeah, swerving and purging, smoking dope and jumping rope, all that good stuff. I was one time when I was in high school, my history teacher, he was pissed because it's like nobody had done their assignments or anything, and they were like just ungovernable in the classroom that particular day. So he says, I hate it because I was a stickler for schoolwork and I always did mine. So he used me as an example. And I was like, oh no, I'm cringing. And now, mind you, the history teacher that I had, a couple of my aunts had. So I gave him my work, and there he goes. He said, y'all ought to be more like Miss Douglas. You see her turning in her assignment with no problem. What the hell y'all been around here doing? Smoking dope and jumping rope? That got me right there. I kept that thing and put it in my repertoire and been using it since high school. I just thought it was too funny. But of course, I got the look like, bitch, you fucking it up for everybody. Why you gotta be the oddball and turn your shit in? Because for one, if I hadn't did my work, look, my grandma, she did not play that. And at that time I was living with my grandma. And if them people would have called Big Mama and said anything about me not turning in no assignments or skipping a class or whatever, it would have went down. Okay. Time I got off that school bus, she'd have been at the top of the hill. If not at the top of the hill, she'd have been sitting on her porch waiting. Okay. Hey, I had great respect for my parents and my big mama and a couple of my aunties too, because they would beat you down. So I wasn't trying to be in that mix like that. And I was a mom myself, but at the same time, I still had that respect. I was still a child up under them, and my mind frame was as such, you know. Not like today. These kids today, oh my goodness. Like that case that they got going on in Columbus, Ohio, with the officer shooting that teenage girl. I have seen so many people's platforms talking about how the police was wrong. Oh, he could have shot her in the leg. He could have did this. He could have did that. Well, the way I see it, he didn't have a choice but to do what he did. Had he not have shot that girl, she would have been over there stabbing the other one. You know, her people. You know, I heard that man say, "Oh, motherfucker, you shot my baby." Well, bitch, what was you doing? How is it that you let this kid have this knife out here fighting, doing whatever it was she was doing? At one point in time, how did she even get the knife? You know what I mean? She had to go in the house and get it. Why didn't nobody tell her to stay in the house to try to diffuse the situation? Whatever it was. Grown people, where were y'all at? Y'all was with the shits. That's what it was. So how can we expect change in us as a people if we're not willing to assess and tell the truth about ourselves? How can we be aggressive and being bullies toward one another, and then when one of us kills one another, it's just all messed up. But when the police do it, then you want to do these marches and these vigils and the woe is me. It's sad. It's sad that she lost her life. It truly is. But it's, hey Nunya, but it's also sad to me that police officer is gonna be fucked up behind it too. Because you actually think he wanted to kill a kid? No, I don't think so. So it's a lot of ways that this thing is gonna go, but I don't think that he's gonna lose his job. I don't think that he's going to be uh reprimanded for any type of crime because there was no crime committed. I see a lot of culpability with the people that were around her, helping her fight. That's what I do see. But people are going to be mad at me for saying that, but it's true. I couldn't be sitting here right now and my grandson comes in this house trying to get a knife to go back outside. I'm finna jump up and see what the fuck is going on. And if somebody's after him, excuse me, I'm keeping him in the house. Let me call the police. I'm keeping him in the house so that it'll give me time enough to assess the situation so I can see what's going on. You know your kids and your grandcrooks. You know when they're telling you the truth. So when the story starts to unfold, and let's say he was saying, "Well, Grandma was coming home and these boys was chasing me, and so it was a lot of them. So I needed something to defend myself." No, grandson, no. What were they chasing you for? You're only giving me bits and pieces of a story. I need to know everything, because for every action, there is a reaction. So I'm not just going to take everything that he tells me um, as truth because kids do hide things because they be out there cussing and smoking and popping their collar, doing little shit from the shit that they see on TV, from the shit that they listen to in these songs and shit. So I'm trying to, I would have to try to figure it out. Let me see what y'all are saying. Hold on, give me time. Y'all know these eyes ain't what it be. I said that too. I said that too, Kane. It makes me think about, I told you, I don't know, it might have been a couple of months ago when I heard that the NRA was filing bankruptcy. I said, what? They're filing bankruptcy? The National Rifle Association? The gun makers are filing bankruptcy? Since when? They making all kind of guns. Now all of a sudden y'all are bankrupt? I don't believe that shit. And it's only gonna lead people to go to different types of weaponry. They have crossbows, they have all types of shit. Think about us as Africans. Think about the little pygmies, short people like me. They use poisonous darts. So I mean, if they want to get you, they will get you. It doesn't necessarily have to be a gun. So they can keep on with that. Damn, my cigarette went out. But I'm just saying, y'all, as a people, as a nation of people, we are failing our children because we are not taking the time out to sit and talk with them. We would rather for social media sites to teach them what they need to know as far as being young men and women because that's what they have ingrained in us. We're teaching them how to glorify certain shit that don't matter. I'm not finna let mine go and get a job and take their paycheck just so that they can go and buy the latest pair of Jordans. Are you freaking kidding me? I don't care if you did work hard for that much. You nothing about them damn shit. You can't eat them. Fuck a what is it? A popularity status. I'm not into that shit. Materialism will get you dead quicker than a lot of other things because you're killing yourself to work to get something that don't even matter, something that can be taken away at the blink of an eye. You know, remember when they first started jacking people for their shoes and their jewelry? That's still going on. I don't know. When it stopped, it never stopped in my eyes. You may not hear of it as much, but people are still doing it. It's just that their targets are bigger and richer, and they don't want their shoes. They want that motherfucking jewelry. They want the cars. They don't mean a damn. I'm telling you, people are not paying attention. It's a spiritual warfare going on just as much as this world wars, civil wars, and all that still going on. Me, I try to keep my journey spiritual in my brain. And because the Lord said, do not go on storing up treasures on this earth, they're all going to be destroyed. I don't understand why people can't even understand that simple concept. They laughed at Noah because Noah was talking to the Lord. The Lord was talking to him, giving him, and had given him the instructions on how to build that ark. He said, my son, I am going to flood this earth with a great deluge of water. I need for you to prepare your family and the animals. He didn't question it. He got right to building it and his children. Yeah, they thought he was a little off, and the people around him laughed. Ah ha, ha ha, look at Noah. He's crazy. Noah didn't pay him any attention. He kept chopping away at that wood, sanding it down, gathering the animals two by two. Want me to tell you when them people realized what he was saying was true? Because I'm pretty sure it rained. Of course it did. But that particular time, when they felt those drops of rain plopping on top of their head, it was a different type of feel. And that's that moment that they knew they were doomed. Because once the Lord closed the door to that ark, it was sealed, and Noah couldn't open it if he wanted to. Him being human and all, having compassion for his fellow man, even though they laughed at him and said he was crazy, he would have let him in. But they had a chance because it didn't take Noah 5 days to build that ark. It didn't take him 10 days. It took Noah 40 years to build that ark. So for 40 years, these people had the opportunity to get it together, try to make it better. It was a gradual process. You could do a lot in 40 years, you know what I mean? Even Rome wasn't built in a day. But when you think about that 40 years and nobody still caught on or still wanted to do right until it was too late, mm-mm. That's the same way I see about YouTube and these people on it in these YouTube streets trying to tear each other down, destroy one another's character. So when you see me in different chats, I'm going to speak and say the same things that I always say: peace and love, blessings to everybody. Oh, and I'm going to be asking for jelly beans, of course, and gummy bears. And my new candy, Mike and Ike's, was not new to me. It's new to y'all because you never heard me say it. But that's the new candy I'm going to be asking for. So be on the lookout, okay? Mike and Ike's. Yeah. But all I can say, y'all, is just take time out to really talk to y'all kids and grandcrooks for the ones that are older, such as myself. And hey, if you digging on what you see in other people's chats, by all means, what you mean? No, no, no. What you mean? You well, hold up. I see the number one troublemaker right now, hollering no, no, no. So you trying to tell me I can't handle Mike and Ike's? Ooh, yeah, Kane. These people are super duper evil. And the thing about that too, if you think about it, well, for the ones that have read or may know, um, a lot of those people then still, because these demons, which they're angels as well, have taken on human form, using humans as hosts. So once the rain started falling, they left out of those people's bodies, and those poor people never knew that they had been possessed. So they were left to die too. They drowned too. But the spirit beings that occupied them, of course, nothing happened to them. They're still roving the earth, just like today. That's like on YouTube. There's a lot of people that are possessed with demons and don't even know it. But I see it for what it's worth. So I don't be in my feelings. People attack me, give me the cold shoulder and all that. I don't care. Don't get mad at me because you caught up with that mess. I know the truth, and I'm gonna go where I want to go anyway. Speak to who I want to speak to. What they got going is what they got going. How many times do I have to keep saying it? So if you feel like you don't want me in your chat or in your presence, just say so. I don't have to go in there. I'm not missing shit. I said you was a troublemaker. I'm gonna get my Mike and Ike's. That is not fair. Now why I can't have Mike and Ike's? Hmm. I switched it up from the jelly beans to the gummy bears. I gotta switch it up. Excuse me. But that's just what I came on here for. I didn't have too much to say. I was a little bored, and that just came across my mind. You know, that's why I love listening to Faith and JJ. They just gonna put it out there and give it to you like it is. People don't like that because they feel like they're gloating. People don't have to gloat when they know they've been telling the truth. And it don't have to be just for Faith and JJ. It could be for anybody that has been lied on. Um, what else? Put in situations or drawn in, you know. Even me, hell, looked up. What are you looking me up for? What does Miss Douglas have to do with anything? Oh, I know. Trying to see if you could find something on me because why? I won't go along with your narrative. For what? I'm not into destroying people. That's why I don't talk to anybody. What you want to talk to me for? Don't ask me nothing. Because when I tell you what you don't want to hear, you're going to be mad at me. I'm not going along with anybody's story. Why? I don't know anybody to go along with tearing them down, digging into their personal life. That's not none of my business. As long as I know you be good to me, I'm good to you. You respect me, I respect you. See how they work? You don't have a problem then. You're not digging into my personal business. I'm not digging into yours. See how that work? That's simple, easy peasy. But I don't know. Maybe it's just because it came with my age. I'm gonna get an ass whooping. I sure am for saying that. I'm not worried about nobody whooping me. They gotta catch me first. Or just when they see me in the streets, act like they don't know me. Oh, for the kids? Yeah. Yeah, I know. I can't wait to spring it on. I don't know when they gonna go live again, but I'm gonna see if I can switch it up. Maybe I can get the Mike and Ike's. But Faith don't never let me have no fun. I can't have nothing. I be trying though. JJ the caught on too, he ain't gonna give it to me. And JJ be like, yeah, Ms.Douglas, you know, I love you. I love you, fam, but I ain't gonna be able to get you them Mike and Ike's. Mm, let me see. Maybe I better ask for Fig Newtons. Maybe I can get that. That's good for diabetics. Yeah, I'm gonna try that. Hmm, excuse me. I'm gonna bust up in the room and I'm say, hey baby, hey JJ, since I can't have no jelly beans and I can't have no gummy bears, I already know the Mike and Ike just ain't even gonna fly. Think I can get some Fig Newtons? And where Nunya's ass at? Because she gonna be taking the notes on that from the bushes and take out running. So Nunya, you better duly note it, okay? So the next time we see each other, you can be my witness and say she said she wasn't gonna ask for the Mikey Night. She's gonna ask for the Fig Newtons, something healthy, naturally sweet. I think I might get them. I think I might get them. Oh yeah. I'm not trying. I'm not. I'm not trying to get my brother in trouble. I really am not. You right about that. You know, I cussed to JJ. I wasn't there trying to get him in trouble. Lord knows. I just know I have a good time when I'm over there. That's what I do know. Well, I pretty much have a good time everywhere I go. Really. When they ain't on they fuck shit. Because it's a lot of people that, I've got accustomed to speaking to over these past 4 years, I guess. So it's always nice to see him and everything. My one wish is for us to just get better as a people to one another and just let all that fuck shit go. Let it go. But that's just me. You know, things have been done and said to people all across the board. So my experience isn't their experience, but I can respect and understand how they feel or may have felt. So all I can do is just pray. I don't have anything to say about, that. Just pull out the Rodney King on them. Even though I know it's not going to happen. Some people are very vindictive and they're not going to let it go. Point blank, period. And that's to be understood and it's acceptable because that's how people are. If we were all the same, it would be a pretty boring world, you know? And everybody doesn't forgive at the same pace. And a lot of people can forgive. It's just going to be on their time, but they'll never forget, especially when it comes to their parents and their children. I'll just say family, period, as a whole. Once that particular unit has been attacked, it takes a minute for a person to forgive. But you also have to remember the very people that have attacked you getting their feelings when they get attacked. And you talk about their families and their children and stuff. But when they get in their feelings, it's a thing of how soon they forgot that you did it to them. And I don't know what make people, excuse me, feel that they could do that without any repercussions from another person. My daughter is an adult, so if you go to attacking her, she can hold her own. I'm not gonna be on here talking about why are you attacking my child. Yes, she's my child, but she's an adult, and her mouth works just as well, if not better than mine, and she can protect herself and stand up for herself. Excuse me, like I've taught her to. But she's going to do it in a way that is respectful to her, where she's not going to lose her cool and act a fool. Because she told me one day, Mom, why are you listening to those crazy people? So I explained to her how I got into looking at YouTube was because of, and y'all know y'all don't ever hear me say her name often, to Kanika Jenkins. Now I have to question all of that, you know? I've been questioning a lot of things now because it went from me, uh-oh, um, trying to figure out what happened to that young lady to where we are today, where all the foolishness and fuckery. So yeah, it's like, yeah, I'm just gonna leave that right there where it's at because now I have to charge up my phone. So that means this live is getting ready to Lord have mercy. Y'all know me. I push the button, but I'm getting ready to get off of here. I've been on here long enough. Now I need to charge up my phone. Thanks for coming through, listening to my ramble. Foot, you always be there for me, and I appreciate that. Miss Beverly, my little brother Kane, Big Kane, JT, Nunya. And if I miss somebody, I do apologize because I really wasn't paying attention to the chat. Excuse me. So you all have a happy, blessed Friday. Um, and I'll see you out here in these YouTube streets. Faith, JJ, thank you guys for always being there for me. I appreciate it. And whoever else that has love for Miss Douglas, know that I appreciate it. You may not see me often, or you may not see me for a long period of time, but know that I'm checking you out just like you're checking me out. And with that, I'm going to say two and two, smooches and deuces.